Brandon, Coach Martinez was just in here and said, all the spots in the back end of the defense. Where do you like? Where would you like to play position-wise? What's your favorite?
Anywhere. I'll play anywhere. I like playing all 5 of them. Well, actually 6 in dime. Sometimes, like last year, I played in the dime spot. I played nickel, played corner. I haven't really got to play safety or free safety at all yet, but anywhere really in the secondary is where I feel comfortable.
Brandon, just how challenging has this offseason been for you? When were you finally back and able to get back out there, and how much did the time missed set you back in terms of your offseason development?
Really, the time sitting back, it really didn't set me back any because we were still learning. We were still watching. We were still in meetings and watching other guys go through the formations and sets and everything. But this offseason, it wasn't really a struggle because, I had my teammates. I had a couple of my other brothers that was in the same position as me. And we all kind of just built off each other and built each other up throughout the process. But now, being that we did sit back, I feel like all of us kind of see the game a little bit different. All of us feel motivated. All of us, we take more advantage of our opportunity because we've seen how it is, being down and not being able to get the reps.
You switch from 29 to 8. You go to that single digit. Where's that number come from? And then, is there a certain confidence level with getting a number you maybe are more comfortable in than one you're not?
That's a good question. Actually, I didn't really pick the number 8. I did ask for another number, and the number 8 was just given to me. But I do feel like it's a certain level of confidence and swag that comes with getting a number that you feel more comfortable in. It can help you build your confidence. In some scenarios, I used to be number 7. I love the number 7, and anytime I put it on my back, I knew that I was going to go out there and I was going to have a day.
Saw some playing time in certain spots last year and performed pretty well. What did you learn from those experiences to where, when those guys got back from injury, you kind of sat back and, able to build on that, I guess?
Really just paying attention to the other guys that was in front of me, like Theo. He was a real smart guy. And, just sitting in the meeting room with him, listening to the questions that he's asking, listening to watching the things that he's doing at practice, all of that kind of helps. And just having an older guy that has a lot of experience and, has been through a lot of stuff, even behind Warren and stuff like that, those guys are, smart. And if you just watch them, you can learn so much.
Brandon, I don't think you're the first guy to come to Tennessee from Alabama or go the other way, but do you catch any grief for it? Does anybody give you a hard time just making that move across the rivalry?
Nah, they really don't. I get a lot of good messages still from fans from that school or whatever, and it's no type of envy at all. They all support my daughter. They all check up on her and everything like that. Even my old teammates and stuff like that. So I feel like that's a pretty good thing.
What were your initial impressions of coming here and making a move from a program that's been really good to one that's maybe not been as good?
To build on it and help us get to that level.
Hey, Brandon, do you have any personal goals for this upcoming season?
Well, a personal goal that I got is to, challenge myself each and every day to go out and give a little bit more, coming off an injury or whatever, just constantly trying to build and get better and get more confident in my ability to do whatever is needed of me.
Brandon, you had the game against South Carolina last year where you started. You played well. Obviously, you won an SEC honor. Then you didn't get to play a lot after that. How much did that test your patience, and how tough was that to get thrown into the spotlight, perform well, but then not get as many opportunities down the stretch?
Well, I've always been taught to be ready whenever my number is called, and so it really didn't make me feel any type of way or anything because I knew that I had to play my role. Being that other guys were older and they knew more honestly than me, and they had more experience. I just sat back and I just continued to be patient.